We are live, guys. How are we doing? Another live stream on the channel. Another football day of us watching all the scores come in. Hello to those that are in the chat. I hope we're all doing well. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday afternoon. No Fleetwood means another Super Saturday watch along on the channel. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. I hope we're all doing well. And a busy period of football coming your way this evening, or this afternoon, as we should say. We've got loads of FA Cup action. We've got League One action. We've got League Two, National League. So there's some big games in there. We've got 4 League One clubs in action in the Emirates FA Cup. Blackpool against West Brom. We've got Doncaster Rovers travelling to Lancashire against Blackburn Rovers. We've also got a few other nice ties, including Burnley facing MK Dons. That should be an absolute cracker of a game. And we've also got Bristol Rovers facing Sheffield United. So already in there, we've got 3 League One clubs facing Premier League sides, 2 away from home, 1 at home. And we'll get through them in a minute. But let's see what the chat is saying. Please keep the chat tolerable. Keep it nice. Keep it friendly, because that is what the chat is for. Don't abuse the moderators or anyone in the chat. Hello, James. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you are well, mate. Hello, Shrewsbury Town. You all right, mate? Bright Newport, the FA Cup Shockers. It's going to be a difficult game. Are you at home? Are you away? Let me know in the chat down below. Interested in hearing about that. And I'll give you my thoughts and feelings on the tie. But yeah, League One action today. We've got loads of games, and we're going to put them up on the screen in a minute. But like I say, please keep involved with the chat. We are getting closer to 6k subscribers. All the scores will be down there. We've got Blackburn, Doncaster, Blackpool, West Brom, Bristol Rovers, Sheffield United, Burnley against MK Dons. And then we've got in the in the League One, Gillingham, who are facing Burton Albion. That needs updating because Burton have scored an early goal in that one. But very interesting to see how League One goes along today. I'm hoping for a load of goals, more goals than last week, because we didn't have many last week. We had quite a few in the first half in League One, but we didn't have many after that, which was a shame, really. But hopefully today we'll have a few more goals, with there being more games on. But yeah, we've got League One action, FA Cup action, so loads of action to go on today. Fleetwood do not play. We were meant to be playing MK Dons today, but that got cancelled due to MK Dons playing in the FA Cup against Burnley. And then we were meant to be playing Sunderland, and that got called off due to the pandemic. Now Sunderland are playing Hull City later, live on Sky. So it's an interesting one, it really is. Hello, Ollie. Thank you for joining, mate. I'm all good. A little disappointed about our tie. I'm a bit disappointed that our game's been called off, but it is what it is. We have to, model on, and just hopefully we can get the games up and running shortly. But we're going to start off with talking about Burnley against MK Dons. Now, Burnley again, they've won all 3 ties when they've played MK Dons. Obviously, a lot of those coming in the Championship when Burnley got promoted that season. They're currently 16th in the Premier League, Burnley. They don't play pretty football at times, but it's effective. It really is effective. And, they only scored 9 goals, though. 9 goals all season in the Premier League. MK Dons have scored 25 in League One. So it's a total difference of the two sides. Obviously, Burnley have gone quite strong. They've got the likes of Ward, Barnes, Westwood, Benson, Norris. So they've got experience out there. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing how the tie goes along, really. And let's see how that one goes. MK Dons are normally used to playing nice, pretty passing football. Against the Burnley side, they won't be able to do that, in my opinion, at Turf Moor. It'll be a tough game for them this evening. And then you've got Blackburn against Doncaster. Now, Blackburn against Doncaster, in my opinion, is normally a championship tie. Blackburn currently 11th in the championship. Doncaster challenging for the playoff. However, Doncaster have lost one of their best players to a Lancashire club in Ben Whiteman. In my opinion, Ben Whiteman is the best League One player, out there at the minute. And I think it's a loss to League One. I think they'll struggle now, Doncaster, and it'll be interesting to see how they recover. Again, Doncaster have beaten two sides to get here. They beat FC United of Manchester 5-1 away. They beat Carlisle as well. So they're beating, National League North side and a League Two side, both away from home. Again, the third round away from home. Blackpool against West Brom. Sam Allardyce returns to Bloomfield Road. I remember one of the stories that my dad told me. Sam Allardyce 2-0 up at Bloomfield Road. I think in the playoffs against Bradford, 2-0 up, 45 minutes of the playoffs to go. And Blackpool put in the programme, road to Wembley. They lost the game 3-2. They conceded 3 goals in the second half and ended up losing the game. And you never know you're talking too early, but West Brom is struggling to late, conceding goals. 5 against Leeds, 4 against Arsenal. They're leaking goals. He got a good point against Liverpool, though. Blackpool currently 14th in League One, 13th now, because I think Blackpool may go in front of them on goal difference or by a point as it stands. They are struggling, Blackpool. They don't score many. I think they've only averaged a goal per game, which is one of the lowest with Medine, Yates, Lubar, Hamilton, those types of players. You don't expect that. They're good defensively. I could fancy Blackpool maybe nicking something today because West Brom aren't as good. They focus on staying up, and it'd be interesting to see how they do. Blackpool have gone 4-4-2 again. Blackpool are beating Eastbourne Borough, a lower league side, in Harrogate on the way here. So both away from home. Both nice and convincing. The first one was 3 or 4-1, and they scored 4 against Harrogate. So they have been scoring goals in this competition. They'll be hoping for the same again today. And the final time we're going to talk about is Bristol Rovers against Sheffield United. Now, Sheffield United have only got 2 points this season. It's not the same as, normally what they are. They're normally disciplined. They're normally solid. They're normally hard to beat. Normally loads of points on the board. Not this season. They've struggled, and for me, that is why I think they are down there. First of all, as we're just getting the games up. But Bristol Rovers, the last time they played each other, it was a 0-0 draw 3 years ago when Sheffield United were trying to get out of this league into League One, into the Championship. Sorry, that day they had Cooch in the side, they had Duffy on the bench. So a few familiar faces in Fleetwood, Tatarial, and. End up going up that season. But Bristol Rovers, they've improved of late. They've not had a great season. Tisdale's come in and worked probably the best one he's ever inherited at League One level. Obviously, I think he was at Exeter, never got promoted there. Got MK Dons promoted and then struggled. Didn't have a striker for a long while due to Healy being out injured. And then, again, Bristol Rovers, a nice little job there. He's done well. On the FA Cup, they've beaten Walsall away 2-1. Darryl Clark's gone in at Walsall and done a good job. They're on a good run. I think they won like 8 or 9 unbeaten at one point. And then, if I remember rightly, after they went on a good run, they beat them 2-1 away. And they beat Darlington 6-0 at home in the last round in December. Starting at end of November, start of December. So again, nice little run. They're doing well. And Bristol Rovers could cause a shock. Sheffield United need a win, but I think they have to go for today because if they can get a win of any sort, it gives them confidence in the league. So, I'm going to go through my score predictions now. I'm going to go Burnley to win 2-0. I want you to leave your score prediction involving all these sides. So, Burnley MK Dons have gone for 2-0. Blackburn Donny have gone for 2-1 to Blackburn. I've gone for Blackpool against West Bromwich Albion. I'll go for 1-1 and West Brom to nick it in extra time. Bristol Rovers will lose 2-0. That is my prediction. So we'll go through them. And Brad Fenton, what a legend. He's become a member of the channel. My guy, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, super chat really does help support the channel. It goes a long, long way. So if you could, any of those support, or even by subscribing, sharing the streams about, it really helps the channel out a lot. And I really appreciate it, mate. And he's coming again with a £5 dono. My guy, love you, Brad. Thank you very much, pal. Really, really appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully some good games today, Brad. Yeah, there's some games later. Arsenal against Newcastle. Now, Arsenal, I think they've won this competition a lot. They won it last year. I think they've won it maybe more than any other side, I think, if that's correct. But again, they like this competition, Arsenal. They won it last year against Chelsea. So they're at home. Newcastle, main focus is staying in the Premier League. I don't think Bruce will take it that seriously as their fans want them to. But, it'll be an interesting one to see how Bruce approaches it. And just hopefully for you, you can get something. The Chris Brown derby, yeah, you know it, mate. Derby lost. I know, I saw that, mate. But Derby played a lot of the 19-year-olds. Yes, I am. Now, whose idea was it to put the game on at 5:30 p.m? I'm not being funny. Yeah. So, yeah, thanks a lot, lads. It means a lot. But I'm not doing anything anyway. We haven't got anything else to do. So, come along for Hull City at home. I think it's 5:30 kick-off, 5:15 start. So, we'll have more details. We have got a few bits and bobs next week of content coming your way very, very soon. And I have a feeling a manager may be appointed in the next few days or so. It's looking like Tim Cahill. Come on, the MK Dons. Hello, Mark. Thank you for joining me, mate, and much, much appreciated. But yeah, thank you to Brad. My guy means a lot. Surely 2-0 Derby. Come on, the Baggies. Well, right. Last week, Tony got his dream. Forest beat Preston. Derby lost to Wednesday the day before. Blackpool lost, right? This week, Forest have won against Cardiff. Derby lost to Chorley. Blackpool play West Brom. That's his dream. Hey, can it happen a second week in a row? When I've done this stream, Tony, can it happen again? Be very interesting to see. But yeah, we're gonna go forward for the games now. I'm actually looking forward to today's games because it's different for me. I'll be honest with you guys. When I'm streaming football, like I watch them, I'm stressed, I'm intense because obviously it's my team. But when it's Fleetwood, it's tough. But when it's not Fleetwood, it's nice because I can relax. And to be fair, the old heart rate isn't going down as much because, I'm not stressed and I'm not, panicking. But, yeah. You watching Swindon Ipswich? I will be. I'm watching as much League One as I can because when football does come back, I need to be as prepared as I can. I watched 70 minutes of Accrington last night, and I tell you something, Accrington get a few bodies in for cover the promotion candidates. Now, the only reason I say that, they've got a small squad. That will break at some point. They've got a good unity. They've got a nice little squad. It gels together nicely. They've got a family feel. The owner, I think they get like a McDonald's every time they win or something like that. Everyone loves the manager. The players love playing for the badge. And if I could went through the whole team, Harvey Rodgers, Fleetwood didn't want him. Dion Charles, Fleetwood didn't want him. File didn't want him. You look at Colby Bishop, he was at non-league. I think he was at Sutton United. You look at Burgess, was released. I just spelled Scunthorpe didn't want him. Salford didn't want him. Michael Nottingham, Blackpool didn't want him. He's done really well. Right hand side of a back five. Back third centre half. Burgess in the middle, nice sweeper. You've got Pritchard, who's an absolute baller, revelation. Why Blackpool got rid of him is beyond me. Probably not good enough for the Blackpool team, but it feels when you can't get into another team, you go to another team and it just fits. It really does. And just because you're not good enough for Blackpool doesn't mean, Accrington are not better than Blackpool. I think Accrington have a unity that works for them. And they've got 33 points. They played 17 games this season. 4 or 5 games in hand on. Some 3 games. They're 4 points ahead of us, 3 games less than us. What a manager John Coleman is. Been there ages. The recruitment he's done on a low budget. I'd love to see Accrington do it in Wickham Fields, Shrewsbury Fields of a few years ago. And, most sides have played 3-5-2 and been successful in League One. The only problem is 3-5-2 can sometimes let you down because when it gets worked out, it's tough, as Uwe Rosler found out. But it's going to be interesting, and I hope Accrington can keep it up. But again, I didn't get to watch Peterborough. Lincoln, unfortunately, that was 1-1. But I will watch Ipswich against Swindon, and I'll also be watching Sunderland against Hull City. So 2 nice League One games. It's so nice to see League One content. I've always said Sky should have a channel dedicated to League One and League Two because they would. It would sell. I'd pay 10 or 15 quid extra to have 3 or 4, maybe 5 League One games on the box a week. Do you know what I mean? Because it helps clubs out. It's good to watch. And the League One title race is heating up. I think Portsmouth could be in it. I think Ipswich, don't think could be in it. I think Lincoln could be in it. But Lincoln, again, got a nice point today. Peterborough, it's a miss. Every team in this league you can beat. There's not a team this year that I fear. Do you know what I mean? Fleetwood won't win the league by a mile. But I'm not saying we're better than anyone. I'm not saying some teams are better than us. But I'm just saying there's some teams in League One they're not the greatest, you know what I mean? But I know Lincoln missed a penalty. I saw that. How costly will that be at the end of the season, though? Do you know what I mean? That could be massive. But I am looking forward to watching this league. I'm going to have a look at the table, actually, because every time I look at it, it changes. Honestly, it changes so much. We'll come to your comments in a minute. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Jake. How are you, mate? So, Burton, again, they're winning against Gillingham, but Burton and stat for you. Burton have conceded in the second half in every League One game this season, the 23 games in. There is a new manager bounce. This will take Burton on to, 16 points today. But Fleetwood, again, were 10. We played 20. We're 2 points behind Crewe now. Crewe played a game more as it stands. Ipswich, again. So the teams above us are starting to have their game in hand. Those ones that they're catching up against us now that we've not played for a while, which I said would be good at blessing in disguise. Like most teams in the playoffs have got a game in hand on us. Some have got 2. We've got a game in hand on Lincoln. Do I think they're in the promotion race? It's hard to say. It's really hard to say because it depends who we get in and how the manager bounce is. Because under Joey, I'll be honest, do I think we would have gone up? No. Do I like Joey as a bloke? Top man, very knowledgeable with me. As a manager, it wasn't going right, was it? And I didn't want to say it on screen. A lot of people knew that. It needed to happen for the club that he went. So maybe this bit of freshness might help. It'd be interesting to see who we get back in now. Will we get Tim Cahill? I don't think we'll get Beach. It'll be between Wowsy and Tim Cahill. And I think Wowsy will support Cahill. So it's an interesting one. But again, the games have just, kicked off 3 or 4 minutes ago. And hopefully loads of goals today. Let me know who your team are playing. And we'll catch up on the comments now. Hello, Josh. You right, mate? Hello, Arsenal Vlogs. Thank you, mate. Loving the jacket with the Brewers. You're winning a game of football. What's happening? Did you see Swindon signed Kieran Freeman? What a signing that is, by the way. Kieran Freeman was an absolute baller for Sheffield United. I think he's a right back. I've always wanted him. Good player. Hello, Jake. How are you, mate? 3 wins on the bounce. Exactly. That's all it is. 3 wins in a bounce. We're in it. And the good thing is, last year, what got us in it, we went from an unbeaten run. We went from a winless run where we won 1 game in 11 league games. I think we drew 8 of those, though, to be fair. So, we didn't have many, but we brought Lewis Gibson in. Baller. I love that man. Callum Conroy, baller. I love that man. Barry Mackay, baller. I don't exactly love that man, but a good player. And then we brought Oh, Thord Valton, who never played. There's one for you. So we brought those 4 additions in, revolutionised us. And, you know, we played Coventry at home. We're Bristol Rovers away, 0-0, draw. It's been a goal in the Championship. Wickham have scored against Preston on Udimia. They scored in 3 minutes last week and lost. But again, you know, they won up in the FA Cup against Preston North End, and South End have taken an early lead against struggling Barrow. Oh, it's a good goal. South End on the up at the minute. Going back, I think Fleetwood just need to stay consistent, because last year we played Bristol Rovers away 0-0, but they missed a penalty in the last minute. We had Coventry at home, we drew 0-0, and then we played someone else and we drew. So we drew 3 games in a row. And I remember saying, oh, we're out of it. And then we played Doncaster at home, and someone asked me, are we in a promotion push? And I said no. We beat them 2-1. I think Evans scored and Suter scored, and then Devante Cole came off them and did nothing. And then we beat. After that, I thought I looked at the fixtures. Who's next? Wickham. You know, no, it was after that. Wimbledon at home, Wimbledon away, beat them 2-1. Who was next? Wickham away. You know, best home form in the league. Go there, 10 men. If you win 1-0. Who next? You know, Portsmouth at Peterborough at home. You know, they just won 6 on the spin, scoring 18 goals, beating 2-1. Wes Burns scores. So, you know, miracle happened. I'm only joking. I love Wes, just need to score more. Who's next? Portsmouth at home. You know, good form. You know, been knocking off everyone. Beat them by a goal to nil. Who's next? Sunderland away. We'd go and draw 1-1. I still take Max Power. You know, so we played a lot of good sides in a row and we got points. In a row we had I think we had Portsmouth, Ipswich, and Sunderland all coming up. So they're 3 big games that can change seasons. Get 7 points out of them. They drop points. You get points above them. So, yeah, we're talking about League One. Crew taking the lead against Rochdale. Ollie Finney, we talked about him 2 weeks ago on Boxing Day, how good he is. And, yeah, but all we need is a run. All we need is to keep going and get a result. And hopefully they will soon come. Keep your comments coming about, you know, Football League One. And again, this is what the stream is for. We are, you know, also talking about the games. We are going to have to update the scoreboard. But yeah, how are you guys here? Let us know in the chat down below. And I hope you like the scoreboard, guys. There we go. Crew, 1 goal up at Rochdale, at Scotland. Hi everyone, hello mate. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We're getting close to that 6k mark. Hi Ethan, mate. How are you doing, pal? I'll be watching your game later. Hi Father, you alright? Exactly, Pompey, Loney. Oh, Beckett Hankler. Mark Travis, mate. Swindon could be, you know, they could stay up, mate. They've got some good players. Sheridan's got his players that he wants now. So, yeah, not a clue what's happening. Burton are going to be in the playoffs this season, I'm telling you. Win the league more like, mate. You're saying, yes, mate, of course I am. Watching both League One games. You know, nothing else to do. Might as well revise for the games, because that's one of the worst. That's one of the biggest things. Sheffield United have scored, and it is an own goal by the goalkeeper, Joe Day, who signed on loan from Cardiff this week. Obviously, their main goalkeeper, I think, has got an injury. And then that keeper that played against us is, you know, atrocious. Scored an own goal. There's also been another goal in the Championship. Wayne Routledge has put a goal up against Stevenage. Fleetwood got knocked out to Hull. Stevenage knocked out Hull. So we'd be against Swansea if all worked out like that. But, you know, we'll keep talking. Any more questions, guys, let us know. We'll catch up on the questions, and I will try my best to answer them in full. We'll update the scoreboard in a minute. Again, we're just currently at the Rochdale game. Always look forward to seeing what they say about the goals, and when he shows the goals as well. Looking at the goal, it's a nice given goal on the right. Ball in. Oh, it's a sweet volley. You know, sweet volley. Cushioned it with his foot into the far corner. Keeper no chance. You don't stop them, son. But yeah, there's a goal in League One. So we've got a 1-0 Bristol Rovers Sheffield United. And we've also got a goal. I think that's all updated. Blackburn still 0-0. Blackpool still 0-0. Bristol Rovers 1 goal down. Burnley still 0-0. Rochdale 1-0 down. Burton 1 up as well. There we go. There you go, guys. Keep yourself about 4 or 5 points off the players. Exactly, you know what I mean? So, like, I was watching obviously Salford, the documentary, and he said, you can get to the last 10 games with 4 or 5 points off. You're in with a shout. And hopefully we'll go on a manager bounce. You know, that's what I'm hoping. Port Vale taking a lead, a header. Obviously, they sacked the manager on Monday, shortly after Joey's exit. Emil Heskey, you know, in the running for that. I think he's 4th favourite for that job. Good header, off to winning run. They weren't on a good run, were they, before? I think they were poor. I think the manager lost the dressing room, unfortunately, for them. But no other goals to report. Again, we're going to keep all League One games, because that is a league that we cover, and there is a limit on how many you can put on the bottom. That's why I don't have every game. But yeah, all League One games are going to be covered in today's stream. Harrogate 1-0 up against Cambridge. You know, Jack Muldoon, goal scorer at this level. You watching the Sunderland game? Absolutely. Yes, Ethan, I can. Crew of quality. They've got a lot of good players, and they've come to attack this league. Dave Artell, been in the job 4 years, yesterday, I think it was. I think he's the 9th longest serving manager. When he first came, the fans hated him. They wanted him out. Again, what he's done in that football club, a couple of years, mid-table, got him into the playoffs, got them believing again. Remember, this was a side that got relegated from League One to League Two, awfully. And again, what they've done, there's been another goal at Wickham. Wickham have scored against Preston 2-0. Preston North End was the home of Ched Evans this week. A lot of fans not happy about his signing. 37 goals in 99 games in League One. 32-year-old striker. Experience, you know. What more can you want? Hello, AJ, mate. How you been, pal? How you doing? How's uni doing for you, mate? Hey, Ty, mate. You're right, pal. Fylde versus Telford today, Fylde versus Telford today. Who do the Cos want to win? I'll be honest with you. Probably Fylde, because we've never really played, you know, Fylde a lot, have we? You know what I mean? We don't really have a rivalry with them. With Telford, it goes back years, doesn't it? For the non-league days. So I'd probably say, you know, Fylde. But, you know, not a big win to get the goal difference up or confidence up. I'll go 3-0 or 3-1 to Arsenal, because you're on a good form at the minute and you're beating these mid-table league Premier League sides. So, you know, I know your fans will be getting excited that you're going to win the league again after beating Brighton of Albion, West Bromwich Albion, Chelsea's worst team in about 55 years, and Newcastle's 5-4-1 pot the bus. I'm only joking, by the way. FC United of Manchester in action as well. Loads of games today. Always good to see. Where do you think Sunderland will be? With Sunderland, you don't know what you're going to get. You really don't know what you're going to get. You're either going to get brilliant, or you're going to get awful and the fans want the manager out again. There's no middle ground. Same with Lincoln. There's no middle ground. First off, awful. Second off, much better. Peterborough, awful. Like, where's the middle ground? Like, obviously, you want to play well all the time. You can't get it. What happens if you can't play well? You know, be okay. Be resolute. And Sunderland don't have that. I did predict them in the playoffs, but it depends. The next 2 games. The next 5 games will decide it. Motherwell are at St Mirren today. Motherwell did a point ex-Fleetwood. Salford. Scunthorpe United boss, Graham Alexander. Again, a promotion with Fleetwood, a promotion with Salford. You know, good managers getting into League 2 and in League 1. Football-wise, not great, but, you know, he's one of those. You keep it down about my boys. I love it. No, but I like Lincoln. I put a tweet out last week saying how unbelievable they were and how they can win games that they might have not have done last year. But It's a good point. Peterborough at home's a tough game. Peterborough, a good side. And with things with Peterborough, they slip up when you don't expect them to. And there's been a goal. I think it's been chalked out, though. Grimsby scored. It's been chalked out, yeah. And they win when you don't expect them to. So, fair play to Lincoln. But Peterborough are a funny side. You always... They're one of those that you look and you... Like, when you're doing your bet, they'll win. They don't win. Do you know what I mean? Like, because they have a good squad. And the thing is with them, they go all out, you know what I mean, to win the game, which makes it entertaining for the fans, but they need to be more solid. It feels, with Peterborough, they're like the League One Tottenham Hotspur. Very good side, decent manager, decent track record, good squad, one of the best squads in the league, good squad depth, can't get out of the league. Spurs can't win a trophy, which pains me to see. Hey, we're in the final, though, of the Manchester City Cup, who we played. Manchester City. Yeah. But no, it's a tough one then. Rochdale Crew, there's some action in that. A few chances for Rochdale. Ooh, good save. Good save by the Rochdale keeper. Had to be alert. The young lad, who remember he was decent against us, but test him and you can get at him. Rochdale's keeper last year, Sanchez, I think it is, he's now first choice at Brighton. So this is what I mean. This is what a load in League One can do. Suter, 18 months ago, Stoke didn't want him. He was a plank of wood to Stoke. First, one of the first names on the team sheet for them. Lewis Gibson, championship player now. Look at some loanees that went to Portsmouth over the years that are now, Ben Thompson should be in Millwall's team because he's one of the best players in, League One for a long while. He was brilliant for that 6 months. And getting Phoenix alone players is worse than, getting Phoenix for a bloody bird. You know what I mean? I still miss you, Gibson. I want you back, Lewis, and Suits. Come back, make a reunion. Connolly as well. What a loan for Leeds had, So loans for Leeds League One and League Two sides, premium loan where you go through the bins, can really help the side for a few months, but the player as well, because they're learning men's football. And look at Derby today. They looked a little bit. The youth team, again, it is 19 and Chorley on a good run, and the FA Cup's made them go on that good run. I think the FA Cup's good for that, where you can go on a good run from the FA Cup. Chorley didn't start the season well. I think they beat Peterborough, they beat Wigan, they were 2-0 down, beat them 3-2. Beat Peterborough 2-1, 1 goal down, and beat Derby under 19s, under 23s today. But, these academy sides aren't great. And Villa, a lot of them will need to loan. Jacob Ramsey, again, he's been involved with the Villa side this year after being on loan at Doncaster last year. So these loan spells can really help footballers and can help the other clubs. I think Ben White at Brighton, he was loaned out to Leeds. Now in Brighton's defence, you look at it, it's very good. Dunk, White, good players. Lamptey. These are, good two centre halves, good right back, good goalkeeper. You got Mapai up front, so they've got a decent foundation there, and that's what I like about these, these kinds of Premier League clubs. Port Vale taking this double the lead. Devante Rodney, he scored last week, if I remember rightly. And Joe Jacobson double the lead for Wickham. I'm going to come up to your comments now. Jack Muldoon, yeah. Uni's doing very well, mate. Enjoying it. I'm enjoying Uni, mate. It's good. It's tough at some point. I'm scratching the air out, but I'm enjoying it. I'm getting better. Can't get any much worse, mate, to be fair. Just want to get back in, really, mate. But honestly, probably been the best, 3 or 4 months of my life. It's been, I've not lived the uni life yet, unfortunately. Coming with these Sunderland boys today. Newcastle win. I don't think so against Arsenal, especially in this competition as well. Ben, there's something like 90 points still to play for. There's a long way to go. Exactly. There's still a long way to go. And in a season like no other, there's no fans there. There's games in hand. That's why it's so hard to predict. When people ask, if we all play 20 games, that's all with 6 points, 7 points, you know what you need to do. At the moment, it's so unknown because some games, Burton played 23 games, Fleetwood 20 games, Accrington 17 games. But that's like most clubs have played. I think Accrington have played the lowest games in the EFL. I think that is a stat now. And then some games 18, 19. So it's, you know, because our country, they've only played 17 games this season. You've got 29 to go. They're on a good run, yeah, but small squad. It's going to come Saturday, Tuesday, harder to recover. Yesterday, they didn't have 3 weeks off, which I get in a way it can be tough. It can be really tough because of rustiness, because of, you know, that wanting to get back to winning ways, that you're not played, you've not got the game time where Charlton, I tell you something, they are poor. Start of the season, poor. Then they went on an unbelievable run. I was talking them up. Promotion, awful run. I think Bowley's starting to lose it. Calling out Marcus Maddison. You know, I've not been a big fan of him for a while. I think he's got a bit of an attitude problem. You saw like Peterborough and Hull. Yeah, it's not good. A couple of players are leaving the club. It's going to be difficult. And we've still got a January. It doesn't feel like a transfer window because it's only just ended. That's why it feels weird that, oh, I know Ronnie Schwartz made his debut yesterday. I think he was at Frankfurt, something like that. Possibly probably the second best team we've played behind Portsmouth. I'd say the best team that we've played so far this season. I wouldn't say Charlton. I'd say Lincoln were the best defensively side that we've played. Ooh, best side that we've played. Wimbledon were tough to beat. Rochdale weren't great. We were awful. Blackpool were dogged. They were all right defensively, and we were terrible. They were okay, but I wouldn't say they're the best we've played. Wigan weren't great. Swindon were average. Crewe were decent. They wanted to play the right football at the right moments. It's tough ones. They're the best team that we've played. I'm trying to think back through the games whose sides that have been. Hull were awful against us in the league. Sunderland were dogged again. I'm using that saying a lot. That is League One. Bristol Rovers. We've got our first goal from a League One side in the Emirates FA Cup, and it's come. Bristol Rovers, Sheffield United's lead doesn't last long. Kilgore's got it, the centre half. What a goal that could be. We'll just update that. There we go. All updated. Remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, please get liking and please subscribe. We are, I think, 162 subscribers away from 6K. Lads, I want to try and hit it by the end of Feb. So please get subscribing. Please share the channel. If you know any family, friends, and if you've not subscribed already, or again, get subscribed and let's hopefully hit it. And yeah, it would really be appreciated if you can subscribe and help us along the way. Chad will be cupped at. Good point about that. I forgot about that because it was the same problem with Ash Easton and Hunt last year in the in the EFL Cup or the Legion.com when they played Newport because they played a lot in that competition. I bet Ched's gutted because he only played for about a minute and a half, didn't he? Ched, I think what was it? 65 seconds, he got stretched off injured, and that took about 12 minutes. So I bet he's gutted. Winchester, I remember him. He's got hell of a strike on him. He's Forest Green Rovers. He was at Oldham, good player. I remember he was in that squad that Oldham were at when he got to when he played Everton. They beat Everton. No, did they beat Liverpool at home? I think they were in that squad. And another goal in League One. Crewe, Owen Dale. Crewe on a good run at the time. One of the best sides in League One at the moment on the form table. That pointed Crewe Alexandra away, which seemed to be Barton's last trip as a Fleetwood Town coach. Was it a good one? Owen Dale's put this side 2 goals up against the Dale away from home. 23 minutes in. We'll just update that now. There we go. We just updated the scoreboard for you guys. There we go. We are going to come to your guys' questions. Keep them coming. It is massively appreciated. I know you're joking, bro. Just nice to see us winning a few again. Really got a few hard games coming up, like with United at the end of this month. Yeah, exactly. I really like that Saka. I think he's an absolute gem. And I think I was watching this video, like the team of right wing backs, and it actually looks decent, you know. Like you got like in midfield, you got like Trent Alexander-Arnold, James, and someone else, and like his Maitland-Niles up front, Saka on the right. I'm a big fan of Saka. I think he's a good player, one of the best youngsters. It's good to see him get his game time. I think he played for England, didn't he, a few months ago, and he looked brilliant. Predictions for the Sunderland game tonight. Oh, good question. Hull have lost a lot of games to good sides this year. So, lost to Fleetwood, and I won't call us a good side, but at that time we were a good side. They lost. I think lost to Swindon. They struggled. I'm going to go. I'll go one each. Be a tough game. Be a very tight game. Live on Sky. Everyone's team is bad on Sky. It just seems that. I don't know why, but every time we're on Sky, it's like, oh, we're on Sky. We're going to lose. We're on Sky. But, you know, Sunderland, they're a decent side. You know, good players. Good team. I'm a big fan of Lee Johnson, by the way. He's one of my favourite managers. A bit weird in the press, but, you know, what can you do? You still don't know what Lee Johnson is going to do. Yeah, exactly. The thing is with... Oh, what a goal! That was for Crew's second goal. Lovely tick-attack. The goalkeeper comes out. Mr. Chuckles probably could have done better defensively, but good goal. Rambam, thank you very much. Crew Alexander 2-0. Dave Artell. What's going on? 2021. You thought 2020 was weird. Wickham has scored 3 goals against the Championship side. For them, he's in the FA Cup. Where is this coming from? Josh Knight has put Wickham 3 goals up against Preston North End. Neil could be out for his job very soon. Again, in the lead, very consistent. 10 wins. 10 wins, 2 draws, 11 defeats. So, it is a weird one. Here we go. Hiya, Josh, mate. Thank you very much. Josh is coming with a £4.99 donation, mate. I hope you're well. Thank you very much, mate. I'll read above now. Like I say, all donations to go to supporting the channel. We have got the new microphone on action today. We've got the new stand. So you should hopefully hear. Just if you can hear me loud and clear. Again, we've got so much more content coming your way. So thank you very much, Josh. Like I say, he's a YouTuber, Josh, now. He started doing some food reviews and, you know, reaction to videos. Obviously, reaction to United losing the other night, which I found a good watch. United can't get past the semi, Josh? Semi-final. But again, Josh, go and subscribe to him. I think he's just started up. So just, you know, click his name or go and subscribe his name. Josh Bazza97, I think it's called. Josh Barrett, I think he's called. You type in Josh and everyone go and subscribe. Go and give him a bit of support. Let's see if we can get him 5 or 6 subscribers. That'd be great. There's currently, how many in here? 16 of you in here. Let's try and see if we can get him 6. That'll be greatly appreciated. Thanks, Josh, mate. Much appreciated. We're going to come back to the comments up here above because I have missed a ball. I have missed a few. Guys, so if you do put a comment, I will answer it. I'm just trying to answer as best in full. Motherwell, new manager bounce. Devante Cole scored a goal. God, you lads. Devante Cole scored a... Graham Alexander's doing miracles. Motherwell are winning. Devante Cole scoring, and Wednesday have taken the lead against Exeter. Adam Reach got the goal. Said will be cup tied. Yep, we've read that one. There we go. We're the best team beating. We beat Villa 3-0. Son just scored a hat trick. How many did Salah get last night? I think only 1. How many more did he get? 1. Firmino didn't play. Saunders is the best player in the world right now. Now he can actually get on this pitch. Tim Cahill, apparently, mate. So Everton fans are going to love us now. So we're just going to become Everton FC. Tim Cahill, Australian legend. loves a corner flag. Tim Cahill loved having handbags with the corner flag. Barton had rows with players. Cahill has rows with corner flags. You did watch on for the Yes I Am, Tony, 5:15. So if you are free on Tuesday afternoon, a bit of a different one, come along. And all support is appreciated. Like I say, we're currently 1 away from 5.84. So if you could subscribe, guys, that would be massively appreciated. Hi, Mitchell, mate. How you doing? Hi, mate. All right. Our defence is very solid. Only conceded a few and had plenty of clean sheets. You have got, with Fleetwood, you've got one of the best defence in the league. I think you've only conceded 0.8 a game, Fleetwood on 0.9. There's been a goal at Turf Moor. Burnley 0, MK Dons 1. Cameron Jerome, one of MK Dons' top goal scorers this season, adds to his tally. We talked about how good they were passing wise. We talked about if they go on a winning run, they could really mount a top 12, top 10 finish. They won 2 games for the first time this year. MK Dons in League One, remember. They haven't lost a game when they've gone 1-0 up. Burnley going to have to change that today in the FA Cup. Cameron Jerome, Burnley, down. Turf Moor, 1-0 MK Dons. There we go. Just got to update it now for you guys at home. There we go. I can't believe that. So we've had goals pretty much. We've had 2 goals at Bristol Rovers, Sheffield United. We've had a goal at Burnley, and we've had a goal. I think Blackburn Doncaster is still 0-0. So we're still waiting on goals in 2 of them. But we've had 3 goals in the 4 games so far. And we've had 3 goals in the League One games. So, you know, we're doing okay. 7 goals in 6 games. So not too bad. Blackpool still 0-0 after 29 minutes. That game is on BT Sport. Sunderland fans, Jimmy Hill's your leader. League One, hope you're doing well. You too, Dean, mate. Thank you for joining the channel, mate. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're very well, mate. Much appreciated. Hello, Harry. All right, Ben, how are you, Alex? Thank you for tuning in. Good result for Coventry last weekend. I'll subscribe next week when you support Blackpool. No, thank you. I can see Burton keeping a clean sheet today. They've just had a chance, Gillingham, where the Burton defend on the line ended it over the bar. So they're getting closer. I can see him winning today. I hope I haven't spoken too soon. You probably have. In League One, as a term of a side, they're okay. You know what I mean? They're okay, but they're not a very good side. They're average, I'd say. I'd say maybe a little bit better than average, but they don't have. The first year they had Catamol, Madja, you know, Power, good players. Who's the star player this year? Maybe a couple of defenders. Luke O'Nien. They haven't got a goal scorer. White being it. I don't like Charlie White. I think he reminds me a lot like Proctor or Ashley Barnes. Just a man you lump it to. Don't like that style of play in a million years. Don't mind doing it now and again. Fleetwood turn into it a lot. You know, hoofball. Who's up front? Harvey Saunders. He's about 4 or 5 stone. He's 20 years old and he's up front on his own. You know, against 6-foot defenders with, you know, who lift probably about 200 kilograms at the gym, who look like they've been eating Mars bars for their living. You know what I mean? So I don't like that style of play. Joe Sheffield Wednesday. No. Paul Cook's now, if you put £1 on him, you get £1.33 back. So he's massively favourite. Barton's like 12-1 now to get the job. Chris Coleman's climbed up there as well. But yeah. Hello, Grant. Thank you for tuning in, mate. I hope you are well. If you could like the stream, guys, that'd be massively appreciated. We're closing on how many likes on now? 40 likes. So if you could like, that'd be appreciated. Yeah, 1-0 MK Dons, mate. We've got it down below. Where will Barnsley finish this season? Well, I said on the FBP, Barnsley will finish in the playoffs. Get a few players around them, they'll be okay. I think maybe top 10. Got a good squad there. The new manager's doing a good job. Depends how your January is. You need to eat Mowat. What do you reckon about Luckville leaving Friday? Joey's Joey's legacy, 4 goalies, 10 on the midfielders and 1 striker. I like that. What do I think about it? I think Luckville was a good goalkeeper. He was okay. Shaky at times, but a decent goalkeeper. Did we need 3 goalkeepers? No. Should we got rid of Cairns? No. Cairns on a contract. He's a good goalkeeper. Better servant, been there longer. Luckville's only on a short contract. Cairns would have taken longer to get rid of because obviously being at the club, Luckville's contract ended. Why do we need to end? I think it was a good idea. Coleman's back fit now. Got 2 goalkeepers. But yeah, if I was Barton, I'd be worried because I'd still maybe need 9 holding midfielders at home. No, but I wish him well, but his tactics towards the end drove me crazy at times. I got surgery on Thursday. Good luck, my friends. I hope it all goes well. They're all the comments catched up now. There's been another goal in League One. Crew have got it 3-0. And last week we saw Burton lose 5-1 to Oxford, which seems miles away now. This week I think we're seeing Rochdale get hammered. Rochdale I think got beat 4-1 to Gillingham before Christmas. Ollie Finney's got his second of the afternoon. And he's now beating Rochdale by 3-0. Wow. There's also been a goal. Sutton got it 1-1 against Alty. And Leicester City, James Justin, the former Lincoln man, has got the goal there. For coming for Crew, it's a sweaty across, put in the corner. It was like a goal that Josh Daly would score on FIFA against me. The only way he can beat me. There we go. Crew, 3-0 up to the good. Away at Rochdale. What do you reckon about today? Tough games. Hello again. Hello, millions. You're right. I'm just watching all the results come in, mate. That's what I'm going through today. But yeah, keep the questions firing, guys. Answer, ask as many questions as you can because that'll keep us occupied about League One football, your team. Let us know and I'll answer them all again. But yeah, loads of goals so far. Some tough games in there in the FA Cup today. Obviously, we've had Norwich beat Coventry. We had Luton beat Reading. We had Forest beat Cardiff. Forest, I think 6 unbeaten now. 3 wins and 3 draws. Not a bad run, are they? So fair play to them. They've turned around in the league, given Houghton a chance. Because they started well under Houghton, but then it went to pan a little bit. So, yeah, it was a tough one. Who do you think the best players in League One? Well, I said it. Ben Whiteman. He's left now. Who are you saying now? Best player. I'm going to go my best player. Good question. Put me on the spot there. I like Piggott. I'm a big fan of Jeff Cott. I like Curtis. I like Harness. I'm going to go for another CDM. Most underrated midfielder in this league, by the way. Tom Naylor. I'm telling you. Because he just does the nasty work that, he's a League One Hoiberg. He's just a nasty player to play against. He's like in your face. He's horrible. He's always like there. And he's one of those, like at school, like he'd have his sandwiches, right? And what he'd do he'll go and steal his sandwiches, and he'll go and eat them behind the benches where nobody can see him. And he'll nick your baby bell as well, and go and eat that behind the benches where nobody can see you. He's like this little nasty, trickly little player that goes unnoticed, that you hate playing against. You're a bit of a pain. Nobody likes him. That's him. As a footballer, that's him. He takes the ball off you, you pass it to better players than him. Good player, breaks it up, scores goals, gets assists, good pass completion record, good interception record, good player, like him. Big fan of him. I would say he's the best, but I'm going to give someone a mention that I think deserves a mention for being good. I don't like it when people go best player in the world, but I give mentions to players that I think, that work hard and, might not have the ability that others have, but they go unnoticed, but they have got great ability. And Ben Close and Tom Naylor in there, both have that. So that's why I'm a big fan of him. Today won't convince me at all. Had a dig at a bit. Ooh, who do you support, James? Tom Naylor's great. I miss him at Burton. Naylor used to play for Burton, didn't he? And Marcus Harns. Harns again came back and scored actually against you, didn't he? Like Lee Cattermole. Yeah, Cattermole looking at the sides and towards the end of his screen when you had his shirt tucked in, he looked like he was stealing people's sandwiches and having your baby bells. He scored against us, Fleetwood. I remember that. I think he scored a header. He scored quite a lot that season, Lee Cattermole. It was a weird one. It really was. We're 5 minutes away from half time. We've got a League One quiz for you guys coming up, so make sure you're tuned in for that one. But we're going to go through the scores now. Blackburn Rovers 0, Doncaster 0, Blackpool 0, West Bromwich Albion 0, Bristol Rovers 1, Sheffield United 1, Burnley 0, MK Dons 1. They are your FA Cup scores. We've got a few shocks in there, and again, the Premier League sides are only held to draws and defeats at the minute. In League One, Gillingham 0, Burton 1, Hasselbank going in there having a new manager reaction. Rochdale 0, Crewe Alexander 3. Some very interesting ones in there. Forest. Yeah, Forest are improving defensively. Attackingly, they just need to get one goal. I think they need to get a second goal to make it comfortable in games. Lyle Taylor hasn't been doing it. What's been up with him? Tony can maybe answer that as well. I'm surprised Wimbledon got fans every time I've been there. It's not. Well, to be fair, they are out of Wimbledon. They got the thingy. We've had a goal in the FA Cup. Every goal but one. Every game but one has got a goal. Another shock on the case. Blackburn Rovers 0, Doncaster Rovers 1, and it's Taylor Richards getting the goal. So in League One we've got MK beating Burnley. We've got Doncaster beating Blackburn. We've got Bristol Rovers holding Sheffield United to a point, and Blackpool holding out West Bromwich Albion so far. And it would surprise me if Blackpool got the first goal in that game. Again, Blackpool last meeting with West Brom came, I think, 10 years ago. They did lose that one by 3-2. And they beat West Brom early on in that season by 2-1. I think West Brom had like maybe 2 or 3 players sent off that game. In previous season, West Brom did the double over the Seasiders, 2-0 and 3-2. Very interesting. What have I just said? There's been a goal at Blackpool. It's Blackpool 1, West Bromwich Albion 0. I just said it wouldn't surprise me if they scored first. Jerry Yates up and running in the FA Cup. I think it's his 6th goal for the Seasiders. He's scored a few in the FA Cup as well. Again, when you put Yates and Medina up front together, Blackpool are much better. And Jerry Yates has nodded West Brom behind. Are Blackpool on course for a shock? League One Blackpool, 14th in League One. Are they about to knock out West Bromwich Albion? Big Sam's return to the Seasiders may not be a sweet one. Oh, Jerry Yates. Again, not of the impact of... I would have thought he would have had it the Seasiders. I'll be honest with you. He did well at Swindon last year. I had Doyle up front with him. And Blackpool take the lead. I said it. I wouldn't surprise me if they scored first and they get that lead to hold on to, because they look much better when they play a back four. And in my opinion, I've said it, Chris Maxwell's one of the best goalkeepers in League One. We've got him back today, and goalkeeper having to go with the goal. A goalkeeper makes you feel better and makes you feel safer. Look at Burnley when they put Heaton back in for Hart. We've had another goal in the FA Cup. Bournemouth lead against Oldham. Oldham were meant to be at home in that one, if I remember rightly. But frozen pitches, they moved it to Bournemouth. So, if you are new to the channel, guys, please like and subscribe. We're just going to update the scoreboards. 2 League One side beating sides above them now. We've got Blackburn. A goal down to Doncaster. Blackpool a goal up against West Brom. Bristol Rovers 1-1. MK Dons a goal up against Burnley. Against Sheffield United 1-1. MK Dons 1 up against Burnley. Something shocking in there today. There we go. Class them. I said it. I said they'd score. I said they would. I said they would. Remake of the Wigan game, but these aren't going anywhere today. I'm surprised Wimbledon are in League One. I'm praying for squeaky bum time. I'm surprised Coventry have got a ground. Every time they've been, they haven't got one. Oh, Tony! Now Grabby's back from injury. He hasn't got much for looking at the minute. Grabby reminds me a bit like a better version of Ched, but can actually hold it up. Yeah, we've just been talking. Do you rate CJ Hamilton for Blackpool? He played for my local club where I was. Yeah, I like CJ Hamilton. I think he's injured at the minute, but he's a good player. I like him a lot. If you're new to the channel, guys, we're 1 away from 5,840. So if you could subscribe, guys, that would mean a lot to me. And we have got a half-time quiz coming your way in a minute. But I told you we'll be in. Would have Fleetwood got today? We haven't. Is that a joke about us being at the FA Cup, or are you just generally asking? Because I know you're a bit dopey sometimes, Isaac, but is that a dig or Oldham? Oldham have scored, I think. Is it on? Oh, I'll look at that in a minute. But we don't play, Isaac. We meant to play Wimbledon. We meant to play MK Dons there in the FA Cup. Then we rearranged to play Sunderland. We you know, have a few positives. And then we can't play. So Sunderland now play Hull. Hull were meant to play Wigan. And then that got called off. Then Sunderland now playing Hull live on Sky. So Bristol Rovers half time, Blackburn half time, Motherwell half time. There's been a red card at Burnley. Richard Keogh getting sent off there. Squeaky bum time, 4-4-1. I think you'll make a change at half time. You're going to have to shore it up. But yeah. Oldham have equalised. It was a pen. Balabamba scored. Can't pronounce that name. Wednesday half time. We've got a quiz coming your way in a minute. Right, guys, right. I'm in a bit of pain. I did a run yesterday. My calf is in pain. Send help. Cambridge 0, Harrogate 1. Harrogate setting into League 2 nicely, aren't they? Yeah, keep your questions coming, guys. Aye. Sutton 2-1 up at half time. Aye. Port Vale doing well now the new manager's come in. I've noticed. Again, they're having another go to try and get a third goal in this game. Ooh, good try. Oh, just wide of the post. It should be 3-0, really. Wickham 3-1, pressing to pull one back. Blackpool half-time 1-0 winners. 45 minutes to go there. I'd tell you something, in every game we've had a shock in the FA Cup involving League One sides. MK Dons winning, Sheffield United drawing. To be fair, I think Bristol was. I think that's a shock they're not winning. We've had, who else did we have? We had Doncaster beaten, Blackburn. So a few shocks. Southend 1-0 against Barrow AFC. Wow, 2 minutes left. 1-0 winners. Are you going to stay up? Hello, Darrell. You all right, mate? Are you okay? Hope you're all right. Thank you for tuning in. Ooh. There's a few goals coming at half time. So, guys, a quiz for you guys at half time. Josh, if you go back about 10 minutes, I answer a player about the best League One player. I'll say something that you might like. So, a League One quiz for you guys. I've got a question that I want you to answer. So, the question is as followed. Just get onto it and get on all the answers. So, Fleetwood have played 6 Premier League clubs and 10 Championship clubs. This is current. This has come from Tony Hullett, so big thank you to him again for coming up with the questions. So, we played them in a competitive fixture. So, this could be a league match, FA Cup, League Cup, Football League Trophy, so like the JPT, could be under 21s as well. There are 6 Premier League clubs and 10 Championship clubs. I want you to name as many as you can. And whoever gets it first gets a point. Go. Everton, point to you. Everton, yes, we played them in the League Cup. League Cup. So a point to Darrage, you on that one. Keep going. Keep naming the teams. 5 more Premier League, 10 Championship clubs. Just keep thinking. It's quite easy when League One fans should get this from teams who've been promoted. Burnley. No. Never played Burnley in a competitive fixture. Due to they've always been in the league higher. We've never played them in the FA Cup. Only ever played them in friendlies. Keep going, guys. A couple of minutes left at Burton Albion. So keep thinking Championship sides, guys. Think Championship sides. Leeds, Ben Hall, correct. A point for you. We played them in the League Cup. We drew 2-2. And they beat us, I think, 5-4 in pens. They get Johnson and missed the penultimate pen. Sheffield United, correct. Well done. Point to you. That's 3 Premier League clubs. Think Championship as well. There's 10 current Championship clubs in as well. Blackburn Rovers, correct. Bristol City, correct. Villa, correct. We played Villa's under 23s earlier on in the season. And if you notice, guys, I dropped little hints in the stream. So I said Saunders scored a hat-trick against them early on in this season. So if you listen out, you can sometimes get half the answers. Charlton in League One, mate. Leicester, correct. The Toffees already been said, mate. But yeah, Tim Cahill's coming to Fleetwood apparently, mate. Are you an Everton fan, I'm guessing? Very interesting to see how Cahill does. Yeah. Ooh, some interesting ones in League One today. No, mate. Leicester's already been said, mate. Keep going. Keep thinking League One. Keep thinking Championship sides, mate. Keep thinking Championship sides. Think local Championship sides. Local Championship sides to Fleetwood. Think Lancashire. Timmy's a sound fella and will be good for you. Everton through and through. Absolutely. And hopefully we can get a few your loanees. I love Connolly and I love Dibbo. Stoke City? No. Blackburn, been said. Preston, well done. VAR, my lord. Lucky. I'm only joking. Preston has won. Correct. We played them in League One a few years ago. They beat us 3-2. The one team went up last year. They're in the Championship now. They're winning 3-1 currently against Preston. Fleetwood played another one of these sides last year in the Cup and lost 1-0 away from home. The other side, I have said, will finish in the playoffs this year, earlier on in the stream. Huddersfield, no. Wickham, correct, well done. Bolton in League 2. Chorley in the National League. Cardiff is not correct. So, Wickham is one. We've got another one. They won today. They smashed Fleetwood in the playoffs. Josh, you're involved in this. Come on, you can get a point here. Why are you giving the answers away, son? I don't like that clue, though, to be fair, mate. That's not a very nice clue. I'll have you know. It's bullying. Well, I thought moderators weren't supposed to bully. They were meant to get rid of the bullies themselves. Joe Garner hat-trick. Preston, correct. Burton, Forest, well done. Good answer, that. Well done. Right, Fleetwood, they lost to these in the playoffs last year. Someone type it, please. You begin with W. Wickham, finally, someone's got it. Thank you. The other ones, one are currently ground sharing with another team in the Championship. And the other is a London-based team in the Championship as well. They went out of League One a couple of years ago. Begin with L. So keep guessing, guys. Keep guessing. Burton have won and kept the clean sheet. I repeat, Burton have won and kept the clean sheet. Someone's happy. Here he is, Captain Happy. Not quite as happy as Tony was on Monday, though. Lincoln, close. Think Championship sides. Coventry, correct. Well done. The other one, another Championship side, begins with L. 2 more minutes and I will give the answers out. So you've got a couple more minutes to get them. Luton, correct. Well done. I think that's majority. There's one in Yorkshire, and Fleetwood drew 2-2 with him last year. They got promoted last year to League One, to the Championship. Sorry. Birmingham, no. Think of this side. They got promoted last year, and they played Fleetwood and drew 2-2. So who would have been bad enough to draw with us? Barnsley, no. Rotherham, correct. Well done. So we're going to look at the other answers as well. A minute to go on these ones. So when I give the clues out, so teams that Fleetwood played that are now in the Championship or in League One. So this could be, FA Cup League fixture. There are, I think we've got all the ones. Barnsley's been guessed. Now we've got in the Premier League, Leicester been guessed. Everton. There's one more. They played last night and they won 4-1. They won 4-1 last night against Villa. Think that. It's easy when you get it. Liverpool, correct. Well done. All they are guests. So Liverpool under 23s last year. We played Blackburn's under 23s and Blackburn. We've played Sheffield United. We played Leeds. We played a lot of teams that are now on to bigger and better things. So I never thought it'd be that many in the championship that we've played as a league fixture. I did think it'd be less than that, I'll be honest with you guys. But if you are new to the channel, guys, please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed that quiz. The second half is coming up very shortly in about 2 or 3 minutes or so. So keep your eye out for that. We're streaming for another hour at least. We will end at 5 o'clock. So another hour of me in this chair talking absolute rubbish about football. What else? What is better than that? I do have guests on different shows, but on this one, this is just a set like an individual show, mate. Britain staying up, big shout. I think they'll be okay. But I think there's better teams than them. I really do. Be interesting to see how they do manage now. Scorpic, I said 1-1 before. I'll stick with that. I think I'll stick with that. Tell you something, when you throw absolutely kills after about an hour and a half on here. Been on an hour and 16 minutes now. But yeah, we've had no Fleetwood for 2 weeks. All of a sudden, right, I'm happy. I'm calm. Right. But in a way, I miss having my weekends ruined. I miss, tearing my hair out. I miss having a go. I bet you have a miss having a go at Barton. Wigan 3-1 against Preston. I've heard that. I've seen that. Jacobson getting on the score sheet. You just need. I bet you're thinking, can this be a league game? Can we have the 3 points instead of going to the next round? Obviously, 4th round, you got a much better chance of getting a better tie. But yeah, interesting to say. Wednesday, it's normally on the Monday after. Tomorrow we've got Marine against Spurs. I'm buzzing for that. Marine are the 8th tier against Tottenham Hotspur. Marine have been using Liverpool's footage to analyse and, been using their training ground. So it's an interesting one. Aye, yeah. We'll come back to the comments in a bit to just give us a little while. We are still 1 away from 5,840. So if you could subscribe, that would be appreciated. Get me Can on the show. Get the Matt Cods on the show. Definitely one day, mate. I'd definitely be interested in that. Always welcome on. I kind of know Bristol Rovers to win, so the Bristol Derby can be possible. Yeah, I won't mind seeing them. We've not seen that for a while, have we? That'd be a great game. Just missing fans. Hi to Botic, how are you, mate? I've been watching Ipswich later with a keen eye. I do feel sometimes I'm a little bit harsh on Ipswich. I'll be honest. I expect better of them. I'm like the father. I expect better. The better than they are. And when they're poor, I call them it. And I said a statement they've only beaten poor sides this year, and I just know that tweet would come back at me saying, actually beat us like 1-0. But to be fair, we're a poor side, I would come back with. No, I hope you're well, mate. Thank you for tuning in, pal. I hope you're all right. And yeah, hope all's well. And hope you had a nice crimble in the new year. Hello from Portsmouth. Hi, mate. Welcome to the channel, mate. Thank you for joining in. I expect to, I hope it comes across that way. If I'm ever slag your team off, I'm not having to go at the fans. I'm not having to go at the team. I expect a level from certain teams, and when they go below that, I don't think it's good, and I do call it as I say it. And am I a bit harsh on some teams in this league? Yeah, and when I talk about them, but it's only because I expect better stuff from them. But yeah, we'll just update the Burton score. Obviously, that is There we go. Burton Albion is now a full-time score. What a win that is away from home. Winning there against Gillingham, tough place to go. Fleetwood managed to win there 2-0. And what a win that is for them. Where do you want Fleetwood's manager? Tim Kay will be okay, but I want more experience. Yeah, I get that. That's why he built a squad. And 10 injuries, it's a lot. And it's damaging. You can't cope with that. You know what I mean? It's tough. Why are they always injured then? Why have you got so many injuries? Because you've not been playing that much. Like, it's not been exactly tough Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday. We had it for 3 weeks, 6 games in 3 weeks. Championship had like 11 games in 5 weeks. It must have been tough. But, yeah. We're still waiting for the second half to get really up and going. A lot of starting to kick off in the last few minutes or so. We're still waiting for the first goal of the afternoon, really. Who do you think out the FA Cup tie? What do you know your final prediction? Blackburn Doncaster prediction. Blackpool West Brom prediction. Bristol Road Sheffield United prediction. And Burnley MK prediction. Let us know in the chat down below. There were 9 games in 5 weeks. That was in 9 games. But again, so many just after Christmas as well. It's just mad. And I think they got that again sometime to catch up as well, because we're still 3 or 4 games behind where we should be anyway, because of the fact of obviously internationals. We've got obviously pandemic. We're normally about 25, 26 games now. I think we're probably 5 or 6 games behind. So I'm just hoping they can get played sooner rather than later. But yeah, second half starting. We're 2 minutes into the Blackpool game, still 1 goal up. Yeah. I'm just thinking what a result that could be for Burton Albion, really. That, weren't fancied, we're down and out. Goal in League One. Brian Barry's Murphy's team talk at half-time must have paid evident, because he'd come out much better and much stronger. Crossing, flicked on at the near post into the far corner. He scored the 2. It's now 3-1. Maybe the game's back on. We'll just update the scoreboard now. There we go. Updating now. I tell you something. If I remember rightly, Burton got one back early on in the second half last week to make it 3-1. Made no difference in the end. I tell you what, it's very foggy at Harrogate. Wow. Ooh, good cross come in. Head on at the near post. Boom. Volley. Oh. Lobs the goalkeeper. But over the bar. Good chance. Swansea have scored and made it for 2-0 against League 2 side Stevenage. Swansea getting through to the next round. Reece Bish will be very happy about that one. Right, I've got to go. I'm going to come cook some roast potatoes to celebrate Burton's win. Enjoy, mate. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Maybe see you on Tuesday when I'm next live. This will be a regular thing when Fleetwood do not play, by the way, guys. So when Fleetwood are out of action, this will be instead. So we've always got an option. Aaron Morley getting the goal there, young lad. One of Rochdale's next up and coming talents. We've actually had some good players come out of Dale in the last few years. Camps, Henderson, Matheson. So, you know, they have got some decent players, just not brilliant ones for them. But Victor Grahik, I can't pronounce it. That man that Reece Bishop won in his side scored a goal, Reece. Gone to the camera, gone like that. Bournemouth 2-1 up against Oldham. Good, they're on my acca. Bournemouth. I had Bournemouth. I had another, I can't remember. Who else did they have? I'll come to it in a minute. Bournemouth. Have a look. Bournemouth winning, because I know there's one side let me down. Burnley let me down. Thanks a lot, Burnley. Always like you. And I had Leicester, they're winning. So Burnley, come on, score twice. Shame our game couldn't go ahead, but game was time to get most of our injuries back. 8 out of 10 is just ridiculous. We need a whole new physio team. I think you do, mate. That's a lot. I was upset at first, but I'm glad now. I've not missed Fleetwood as much as I thought I would. I've had this. I had a busy week last week with Barton press and I had a lot of work during that. So obviously Evans leaving the club, so the club's given me a lot of information this week to get my hands off and a lot of videos to make. So I've been busy. So it's not been as bad as I thought it was going to be. But hopefully on Tuesday we're back in action. And hopefully next Saturday I'm sat here putting the 2 goals up with a new manager in charge, or even Wellesley. There's been a goal at Bloomfield Road and Blackpool's lead has evaporated. West Brom have scored. I'm not sure it is yet. But again, I said Blackpool would score first. I thought it might have held out for a little bit longer. West Brom don't score many goals in the Premier League. And Blackpool's main team out today still doing all right. Still 1-1. Still in the game. West Bromwich Albion have scored at Bloomfield Road. We'll get on to the goal score in a minute when it comes. They don't show the replays for the FA Cup goals, unfortunately. But West Brom, 30, 35, 40 minutes to go and win that. Blackpool have the same chance as well. And very interesting to see how that one pans out in the end. Ooh, Halifax have equalised. East Fire 3-1 up. Ooh. The goal scorer was Sammy Ajayi, who's the ex-Rotherham man. Rotherham are normally a team that take off Blackpool. Rotherham take a lot of Blackpool over the years. And this time it's him coming back to play Blackpool, Rotherham's feeder club, the ex-Rotherham man who joined West Brom. Good player, Sammy Ajayi. Like him a lot. West Brom are level, yep. I enjoyed these streams. I'll be back next time. Thank you, Ashley, mate. Appreciate that. Andy Cannon. Love it. Updated scoreboard is now on again. Go on the baggies, says Tony Hullett. Do you think Fleet will be okay with a new manager, or do you think... I like Barton as a guy, but it needed to happen. So we needed to move on as soon as we could. So I think it was the right choice. But no hard feelings to Barton. I wish him luck. And hopefully he's back in the managerial job very, very soon. Because I do like him. I think he's a good manager. I think he's got a lot to learn. I think man management's going to have to improve. Crew are coming forward for a fourth. Oh, just wide. Good chance. Greg Holford's been sent off for Southend. Interesting there. Who'll get promoted from the Championship? Oh, tough question. Norwich, Brentford, Watford. For me, go on the Cycling GK. Gotta love him. You've got to love him. Where So I think there'll be a few more shocks to come. Southend have got 37 minutes playing with 10 men. And Barrow have only named about 6 subs. I think 3 are centre half, 1's a right back. So they've not got many attacking changes to bring on. Ooh, it's a reckless challenge, really. It's into the feet. Ooh, as Gary Neville would say. It's horrible. Nasty. What about Middlesbrough? They'll be in the playoffs. I don't think they'll go up. But I love Neil Warnock. What he said about football, how it needs to be kept, and how it's so important for everyone. Well done, that man. Everton won 2-0 against Rotherham after extra time. Luton beat Reading, Norwich beat Coventry, and Forest beat Cardiff with the earlier scores. The current scores: Blackburn 0, Doncaster 1, Blackpool 1, West Brom 1, Bristol Rovers 1, Sheffield United 1, Burnley 0, MK Dons 1. Gillingham 0, Burton 1 is a full-time score. Rochdale 1, Crewe 3 is a later score. They are the League One games involved. In League Two, Cambridge are losing 1-0. Port Vale are beating Grimsby 2-0. Southend are beating Barrow 1-0. So a lot of goals. Keep the questions coming, guys. Crewe and Accrington around the playoffs now. Who would have thought that? Crewe is in there too, longest ever managing the division. Yeah, John Coleman must be up there now. Must be one of the top ones, with Daichi as well. But in the whole EFL and Premier League put together. But in the League One, those two will be the highest. Dave Artell, 4 years. Coleman, Coleman, he's been there a while, hasn't he? A couple of, maybe 8-9 years now. Because obviously he went back there, didn't he? Black and both. They play good football. Not the greatest of budgets. Do well. No excuse when they lose. They move on. That's what I like about them. I think they're a good side. Hate one. Like, I love him. I think he's brilliant. I really think he's brilliant. I think he's superb. I think he's a top manager, top bloke. Like him a lot. I think he's superb. I think you either like him or hate. Was that Marmite or like me? Pretty much, 70%, no, 80%, maybe 90%, maybe 95%, maybe 98%, 99%. Hate me, 1% like me. I'm being a bit nice to myself by saying 1% like me. I like Warnock. I think he's good. Hope we win. Huddersfield Town, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are well. Thank you for tuning in. I bet you're not even from the... Mate, he's only saying it because he's a Fleetwood fan. He wants Blackpool to lose, so don't worry about it, mate. 2-1 to Sheffield United. There's been a goal at Bristol Road. We'll come back because Sky are currently on a break. Not like me. Hardcore. We're here for 2.5 hours. 2 hours, 15 minutes. We're here for nearly 2.5 hours without a break. We get a sip of water every 20 minutes. We don't have 20-minute breaks to have 2-minute breaks to have sandwiches. Come on, Sky, keep up. Coleman joined 2000, so he rejoined in 2014 because I knew he was their manager like in 2000 because Clough managed Burton and Clough, and he said 20 years ago both managers were the same. We should have kept Barton because he was climbing up there. To be fair, Tony, I don't think you could have coped with Barton much longer. Like, I'll be honest with you, I was on my phone. I just finished a run. Fleetwood, club statement, Joey Barton. I was like, what? I was like, oh my God, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. So, and I went, at first I thought, Tony, how are you, mate? You all right? And then, yeah. Like I say, Joey Barton tweeted me the other day. Telling me to keep up my hard work with my vlogs. Top, like I say, I respect that. And manager style, but as a person to me, top man with me, and I wish him all the best. I really do, and I really hope he can go and manage one day in the Championship, but not for Fleetwood. I think his days are gone now, and he's left the club. Tony, I'm right. I swear, guys, I swear this is true. Sheffield United have scored. We'll update that in a minute. Burke scored it. I had a dream on Sunday night. Barton was sacked, and we appointed Tony Pulis. I don't want Pulis to be appointed. I don't think we'll get Pulis. I think we'll appoint Tim Cahill. He wants to be a coach. He's on Sky the other day saying it. Australian legend, Everton legend. We'll get a lot of new followers from it, put it that way. So it might be good in that department. We're just going to update the scoreboard for you guys. Sheffield United are 2 goals up to the good. And there we go. Remember, guys, if you are new, please like, please subscribe. 160 now away from 6K. I really want to try and hit it. I think we can try and go for it by the end of February. It's going to be a tough goal, but please help me out, guys. Please like, please subscribe. If you know any family, friends, or you've got another account, get subscribing. Let's get to 6K. It would be massively appreciated if you can. Let's try and get that goal. It'd be massively, massively brilliant if we can get there. Be a dream. Kilmarnock 2-0 up. Blackpool still 1-1 after 60 minutes there. Blackpool up in the intensity, it looks like. See, I'm guessing that out because I can't hear any volume. Anyone know how they won 2-0, Tony? Do you think? I do think we'll have a chance of being up there because we've got a good squad. We've got a good players, got a good budget, good training ground, and we just need a manager badge. If we get 3 or 4 ones in a row, we'll be right up there. There's been another goal. Shit. Bristol Rovers have equalised. I swear, you'll never see anything like this ever again. Watch it. Drink it in. Bristol Rovers are back level. I tell you something, the first goal, they were only ahead for about 17 minutes. This time, only fun for 3 minutes. Max Amer, the former Gillingham man, has equalised for Rovers. Sheffield United, I'm just saying, by the way, we only conceded 1 to Bristol Rovers and we scored 4. Like, I'm not being funny, but 2-2. Unbelievable. That is just mental. No way! It's happened! They scored again! They scored again! Sheffield United, 3-2. So 59 minutes, 1-1, boring. 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. I tell you something, Jaden Bogle, 3 goals, 4 minutes. The former Derby man puts his side in front. Tell you something, guys. The scoreboard, it's never ending. It's a job itself. There we go. All updated. Blackburn 0, Doncaster 1, Blackpool 1, West Brom 1, Bristol Rovers 2, Sheffield United 3, Burnley 0, MK Dons 1. Another goal coming in that minute, League 1. There's been a goal at Scotland. It's gone to Rochdale. They've been knocking at the door. A shot from outside the box. In fact, I tell you something. That is some finish. I think it's Newby who's got it. Or it's Lund who's got it. Great finish. He put it into the corner. 3-0 up. Crew were at half time. 17 minutes later, whatever you said in your team talk, son, it's worked. There's 3-2 up. I'll tell you something, if they go and win this 4-3, oh, what a game. I'll tell you something, lads, we are seeing goals today. This is the time where Barton would start going 5-4-1, Tony, if he was a crew manager. Port Vale 3-0 up against Grimsby. Waterfall own goal. Grimsby looked down and out. Grimsby could be in a relegation battle this year, unfortunately for them. Oh, God. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, God. Sorry about that. A bit of a shock. Tripod going over. Should be okay now. I apologise for that, guys. Anything, you know. Hopefully it's fine now. Oops. Never get your wires crossed. Utter madness this game. Oh, do you think? Well, I'm gonna go 2-0 Ipswich, mate. Sorry about that, guys. Hope it's sorted now. Just hopefully it doesn't do that again. Can't believe he did that. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh, yeah. What a goal, game comeback. Exactly, mate, exactly. Harrogate's still 1-0 against Cambridge. Doing well, doing well. I'm a big fan of Harrogate, how they've gone about it this year. They've been unlucky in some games where they've lost. But, you know, we like, yeah, you like winning at home, don't you? And keeping a clean sheet. But yeah, still waiting for the goals to come in. Rochdale could level this at 3-3, guys. I'm telling you that now. It wouldn't surprise me. Stranger things have happened. And, you know, Blackburn could get a goal. Blackpool could win it. I do fancy Blackpool to get a win today. Like, I really do. Oh, there's been a goal at Bloomfield Road, and Blackpool have got it. I said a few minutes ago, Blackpool, I fancy to get a result today. West Brom aren't a great side at all. Blackpool again, you know, they want it more. West Brom really aren't bothered about the cup, if I'm honest. Blackpool, you know, urgency. Got a goal, 2-1 up. 24 minutes to go. Can they keep the lead this time? Gary Medine. And it always seems when Yates gets one, it's rude for Medine not to get one. Peterborough away showed that. Both got a goal against Harrogate. They do very well together, you know. York and Cole, as the Seaside fans calls it. Blackpool 2-1 up. And we're just going to update the scoreboard for you guys. Here we go. I need Fulham to score. Well, I need... Oh, there's a penalty to Crewe, I think. I need Burnley to get 2 goals. Which won't happen, unfortunately. I think anything can happen. Exactly. It's going to happen. It's going to be an amazing season, Sir Bottic. It really is. Anything could happen this year with no fans in. But I think that is a penalty to Crewe. Rochdale fuming. And I didn't see what it was for because he didn't show it. But I'll tell you something. Anything can happen at these games. I'll tell you something. Look, Sheffield United scoring a lot. Bristol Rovers made a game of it. Blackpool made a game against West Brom winning. MK Dons done really well against Burnley away from home. You know, it's really like nice to see these League One sides playing Premier League sides and, you know, knocking them off the block. It really, you know, something. That's when it's good to see him. You know, Medine and Yates score a lot of goals together. And League One, Son and Kane, eh? You're still beating Burnley, are you? 1-0. Nice. Thank you for 50 likes, by the way, guys. Just we're over 50 likes now. Thank you very much. Let me know how your team are doing. Let me know how your team are playing. Let me know in the chat down below. Another outbreak, lads. Come on, what are we playing at? I told you I'd be back. Thanks, mate, for tuning in, Pi. I do appreciate it. We've got another half an hour of the show to go. So if you've got any comments, any questions, let me know in the chat down below. We are going to be watching some League One game. I was thinking about streaming the Hull Sunderland game, but I don't think it will. I don't think I will be. But I will be back on Tuesday. Hull away in the JPT or the Papa John's Cup. Next round, Walsey, chance to impress. Big chance to impress, really. I've had it ages, mate. It's nice not to be wearing Fleetwood, you know. Nice to be wearing something else. So what happened? I want to see if it was a penalty. It wasn't a penalty in the end. Rochdale had a chance. Oh, good save. Oh, just wide. Keeper comes out. Good chance for the host. I tell you something, this could be 3-3. Rochdale, score but Concelo beat Plymouth 5-1, 5-0. Beat Wigan 5-0. Beat us. Lose 4-1 to Gillingham. Concede 3 to Crewe. Just a weird side. Come on, Boom. Did you fancy scoring? Getting a couple of goals? We've had the last goal went in at Blackpool, and that was 5-6 minutes ago. MK only lost 1 in 5 and played some good possession football. They do 445 passes average per game. Wow, it's like over 9,000 passes. Like they average 62% of possession. Nice to watch, put it that way. It's a process there, and I predicted them a bit low, I'll be honest with you. I probably regret that. But they're a good side, play some good stuff. They've got goal scorers in the side, experience in Keogh, Jerome up front, nice little midfield in there. I do. I'll agree with that, Tony. I think that's a nice shout. Why do you keep saying watch out Fleetwood fans? MK don't got nothing to do with us. Cambridge United equalised against Harrogate, 1-1. And again, if there was a goal in that one, I did think it would come to the hosts. Very foggy there, and you can always see, I know I'm blind as it is, but good goal, very good goal. Oh, good finish as well. Very nice move, good finish. Thoughts on Forest Nappers? Nice, so 6 unbeaten, as you say. 3 wins, 3 draws. Couple of clean sheets in the last few games. Grabman's back. Look good. They'll be okay to stay up, mate. They'll be okay. Conceding 2, exactly, it's good to see that you're in the next round of the Cup. Like I say, Cup competition can really help you form. Look at Chorley, for example, how they've been on it. I know you like that example, but I like it. And I think you'll be okay this year. I really do. We're still waiting for some goals. Thoughts on Bristol City. Good club, like the ground. Only been once. We drew 0-0. Only beat us 1-0 at home. In the FA Cup third round. We've never been to the 4th round of that competition. We've only ever got to the 3rd round. So it would be nice one day to get to the 4th round. In recent years, we've lost to Wimbledon at home, Portsmouth at home. We've not been good. We've not been good enough, unfortunately. You're right, Ben. Thank you for joining the channel, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Massively appreciated. Remember, guys, if you are new, please like and subscribe. We're getting closer to 5,900 now. 60 away currently as we stand. There's a free kick for Cambridge now. They're looking for the winner. Very foggy conditions, I'm watching all the goals come in, mate. I'm not watching a particular game. I'm just watching all the goals come in, little parts of little games, and talking through it. Oh, good catch from the goalkeeper. Has to stamp his authority there, and he did that. Very flat-footed at the time, but he comes out, makes his ground, and does well. Justin Albrighton, the goal scorer for Stoke, for Leicester against Stoke. Leicester are one of those sides that you don't know where you're going to get out of them. But Albrighton, decent little player, Albrighton. Not great, but not bad. I have got intentions for this, but this isn't going to be a regular thing because hopefully Fleetwood are back in action now. But when Fleetwood aren't playing, we are going to get a few fans on. So don't worry about that, guys. That is the aim, to get, fans on the show, because that's what we want to do. But we will get some fans on. Bournemouth have scored again, 3-1 against Oldham. They look to be cruising to the 4th round of the FA Cup. Nice little cup run on the way for Bournemouth, maybe. Oldham Athletic, bit of downstruck. Scored a goal. We've had a good chance, had a good go at at the the visitors. So yeah, you can't moan too much. Bournemouth are Premier League side, Championship side now. High Championship, low Premier League side. We'll be looking to get out of the Championship into the Premier League this year. So you can't really take anything for granted. And 16 minutes to go, 3-1 down. It's disappointing, it is, but still a long time, still a long, long way to go. Ooh. We'll go through the latest scores in a minute, but nothing's really happened. Again, in the FA Cup, apart from Blackpool scoring, we've had, and Bristol Rovers, that few minutes of madness, nothing has happened. You know what I mean? Where we had a few minutes of madness where Blackburn's still losing by 1-0. They're 11th in the Championship currently, looking to get into the playoffs. Blackpool obviously took the lead against West Bromwich Albion. Bristol Rovers again losing to Sheffield United, and then MK Dons stayed the same at 1-0. Yeah, Josh King's a good player. Yeah, you'd think he might attract Championship, Premier League interest. Maybe clubs like Newcastle, Burnley, those could have a look at him. Yeah, they do. I need Burnley to score. MK Dons need to stop being horrible and let him score. Just 2 goals I need. How much you need it for, Josh? 14 minutes left in the Blackpool game, still 2-1. Hartlepool are now 3-1. Wilson will pull one back. Jacob Mendy getting his goal. Fulham need to hurry up. Yep, they do. Goal at Leicester, 3-0 against Stoke. Stoke lost to Spurs in the quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup by 3-1. We'll like to be heading out in the third round of this cup to Leicester City. So 2 cup exits in 2 weeks. And to Spurs and Leicester, 2 top 6 Premier League sides nowadays, really. Leicester a good side as well. Good players. And they've changed a few today, but they still kept a good side. Yeah, I'm only on 30 quid. So, only got a 30 quid returns on 3 teams. Not too bad. But Burnley, the ones let me down at the minute. Stoke will be disappointed. Yeah, they will. But, Motherwell have conceded 79 minutes ago. St Mirren 1-1. Alexander's, sticking on for a 1-0. Not quite worked. 1-1 now. Southend still down to 10. 14 minutes down to go there. Holding on for a 1-0 win. I'm a Blackpool fan, but got to say this is a pro setup. Keep up the good work. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that, pal. Thank you very much for coming on, pal, and good luck for today. Winning 2-1. I said you had a good chance of going through, and with 40 minutes to go, got a good chance. But thank you very much. You should be able to see me very clear now. New lighting. We bought at the start of the year. New microphone, which is very, very good. We've got obviously new camera equipment, and the next one's a gaming chair that we want. That's the next thing that we're wanting to get. So hopefully that can come soon. Jose Perez getting the goal there against Stoke. I like Jose Perez, good player. He's very good at Newcastle. Was good in his first year. Dropped off a little bit of the hunger that he once was, but not a bad player. Could be a red card. I think a red card for Harrogate is that. Lloyd Kerry. Not good. 4-0 Leicester now. Wow. Leicester are storming it. Good team, Leicester. Got goals from everywhere. Again, still strongest side. Made a lot of changes. Obviously, Justin stays in. Schmeichel stays in. Nice little setup there. But they look like they're cruising. Stoke don't concede many goals at home in the Championship. 7-2 Premier League side in the last few days. Are they ready for the step up to the Premier League? I think not. 2-0. So, the FA Cup scores. Blackburn are still winning. Blackpool still winning. West Sheffield United still winning. And MK Dons still winning. The scores are on your screen down below. There's been a goal at Bloomfield Road. And West Brom for the second time have equalised against Blackpool with 11 minutes to go. And the lead lasted 11 game time minutes last time. The lead this time lasts 13 game minutes this time. I still see Blackpool winning it 3-2. So don't write them off just yet. Last minute goal. They like a last minute goal, don't they? Boing, boing, baggies, says Tony Hollett. No, but Blackpool 2-2 now. No shame in, drawing with a going head toe and toe to a, Premier League side in a top high championship side when they will go down. West Brom scoring 2. Where those are the days. Normally at 2-0 down, they bring Ivanovic on to help them. But we'll update that now. There we go. So in 2 of our games, we've had loads of goals, right? We've had 5-1, the Sheffield United game. And Matty Pierre penalty. What a baller he is, by the way. We've had 5 goals in one, 4 goals in the others, 1-1. Cambridge has just scored 2-1 now there. Where's Houlihan, the former Blackpool man, talking about Blackpool getting the goal there? Oh, it's 4-0. Harvey Barnes getting the goal. Stoke, could you not have scored 3 goals and let Barnes score? Oh, it's an equaliser. Harvey Barnes. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. So there's about 10 minutes left in games. We've got about 18 minutes left of streaming. So if you've got any last questions, get them in, guys. Oh, good save from the Vale keeper. I'll tell you that now. Very good save. We could go to extra time in some games, Oh, Harvey Barnes. That'll be done. We're at 55 likes currently, guys. So if you've not liked or subscribed already, you know what to do. Oh. We are about deep into the second half now. Just waiting for those goals galore to come in. There's been another goal in the championship tie, and Preston did pull one back before half time. But have they got another one back? No, they haven't. They're losing 4-1. Wickham scored 4 goals. They don't normally score many goals in the championship against championship sides. 4 today against Preston. And they got a 2-2 against Preston early on in the season at Deepdale. They go 4-1 up there. And interesting one there. Napper's Field almost. I remember that. I remember that was like 2 or 3 years ago. Barton's first season, I think it was. Then he got into the side after that. So I remember he played against Bournemouth on one of the last games of the season. And, did all right. Did the lads. But, looking at some of these games, I want to see the Burnley stats. So MK having most of the ball, or, it's a bloodbath at MK Dons, put it that way. However, possession-wise, they're fairly even. So when they get in it, they are, spraying it around nice. They just barely need to keep the ball. Because, MK Dons will bore you to death with the amount of passes that they make. Who can name the team that last put 4 past? Portsmouth? By any chance? Oh, we're on 2 hours now. Thank you for your guys' support. Massively appreciated. 15 minutes left of this live stream. I hope you guys are enjoying this series while Fleetwood aren't playing. Hopefully back in action next week against Portsmouth. We only played them about 2 weeks ago. But I hope you guys are, enjoying the, the different kind of streams that are coming your way at the minute. Obviously, we've still got 26 games in the league to go. We've still got a cup title. We've still got 27 watch-alongs to come. So there's a lot to come from me. Hopefully they will, yeah. Hi, I'm impressive. Hello, Bobby. Thank you for joining in, mate. Obviously, you commented on my video the other day. Thank you very much for that, mate. Much appreciated. We'll go through some scores in a minute when it comes back on. But, all the scores, the latest scores are on your screen down below. No way! Oh! Oh! Rochdale 3, Crew 3-0, 45 minutes. Rochdale, we're down and out. 84 minutes, 39 second half minutes. The turnaround is complete. Rochdale 3, Crew 3. Get the ball, get it to the centre circle. One more to go. It's going to be next goal wins. There's going to be a goal in that. Next goal wins. It was a corner, set piece. The goalkeeper comes out, misses it. The header on, back post, fired him. I said when we played Crew, the keeper was about 14 and on work experience and couldn't catch a cross. Look weak there. Again, they've worked on that, getting it around the keeper, crowd him. On the 3-3. Wow. Just wow. I never thought that would be 3-3. Put it that way. Bournemouth are now 4-1. You are correct, mate. We've got some games going to extra time. I don't know whether to carry on. Do we carry on for extra time? Or Alex Samuel getting Wickham's fourth goal. He scored against us in the playoffs, if I remember rightly. Hurry up, Fulham, you said. They'll score in the last minute, mate. I'm telling you this now. They'll score in the last minute. I wish you could hear what they were saying, but I don't know anything. We'll have a look at the in-game stats that Blackpool getting, because I'm interested to see who's dominating it. Because Blackpool normally get a lot of good attempts, and so the stats in that one, fairly, off target. Blackpool have had more on target. West Brom, Blackpool scored with both shots on target. So, interesting that. With, 5 or so minutes left of the game, some could go to extra time. Good. Ooh, nice one. Who are Fulham playing again? They're not seen Fulham at all. Covered. We'll come to that in a minute because they're playing QPR, aren't they? QPR away. So James and Medine for Blackpool, Pereira and Ajayi for West Brom. Bournemouth 4-1 up against Oldham Athletic. Sheffield United 3-2. And Southend are closing on another 3 points. Could the side that would nearly went into administration. They've got a free kick against them, 30 yards from goal. So this is live. We're going to be able to commentate on this. It's going to be an in-swing. It's probably about just a couple of yards outside the 18 yards, 23, 24 yards out from goal to the left-hand side. It is literally a very good position. The wall is just above the penalty spot. It's going to be the Barrow free kick. Going to be taken. The 19 takes it. Wall blocked, very low. Chance to cross it in. South End, dogged. Cross comes in, goes down. Nothing given. Good chance. Good chance. 2-0 to Wednesday, mate. You are correct. Exeter. Again, 2-0 down against Sheffield Wednesday. The league, the championship side is starting to come good now after sacking Pulis. Not even too bad before he went. But again, the new manager there is going to inherit a squad to try and stay up. They are on a good run at the minute. Again, a cup run will be nice for them. And very interesting to see. Already in the FA Cup, we said Chorley beat Derby. Everton beat Rotherham. And Millwall have beaten Boreham Wood. Luton won as well against Reading. And Norwich won. And Nottingham Forest won. A lot of goals. A lot of surprise wins. Ooh, so long to go in. I think that Blackpool game and the Doncaster game are the ones to watch because there's only a couple of goals in. Hi, I like your streams. Thank you, mate, and your vids. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that, pal. Much appreciated. Burnley, thank you. Messed me better. Whoa. Aye, absolutely, mate. Keep the comments questioning. We've probably got about another 9 minutes left of the stream. We're into the dying moments at Bristol Rovers against Sheffield United. Still 3-2 in that one. Stoke 0, Leicester 4 is a full-time score. St Mirren 1, Motherwell 1 is a full-time score. We are just waiting for the full times to come through. Extra time are going to be played. We won't be covering the extra times, guys. We're just doing the 90s. Obviously, because some games still yet to be tied. Blackpool being one of them. As you can see on screen, Bristol Rovers looking for an equaliser, and so are Burnley. Burnley heading out to a lower league side once again. Remember, a few years ago, Lincoln of the National League, now in League One, beat them 1-0. MK Dons are about to follow in their footsteps. Blackpool having the better of it against West Brom, it seems. I said they scored a last-minute goal. I just knew they would. And nothing's coming yet. Are you doing a live stream for Tuesday? Yes, James, I am. 5:15, I'll be live. More details on my social media pages will be released on Monday. So make sure you tune in for that. Make sure you get your notifications on. So while you're here, guys, obviously on my channel, press the notification bell. So when I upload or I stream, you can see when I upload, or you can see when I'm going live straight away. So get the notification bells on as well, because that will really help you guys. And also subscribe if you're new, if you're not already. Done about 5 Premiership 10, Ben, but saw when France top on someone else's stream last week. Spurs top, mate. France top, you know. Wales's first game, you know it, mate. You know it, mate. Yeah. Unfortunately, I couldn't end that stream with him due to commitments here. But, yeah, so hopefully, stream Tuesday, Hull City, Bobby John's the trophy. And then we've got Portsmouth at home next week, 2:45 Saturday next week. And then, who's after that? Is MK Dons away on the 19th? So, yeah. There's been a goal at Turf Moor. Burnley on back level. Not the FA Cup yet. MK Dons, they've held on and held on like a monkey on monkey bars. But again, they get arm ache and they've just fallen off at the last minute. It's Burnley 1. MK Dons 1. Come on, Burnley, get another goal. Come on, how long we got? Oh, must be gutting for MK. They will be holding out for pens now. That must be absolutely gutting. 1-0 up for so long. It could go to VAR though. You never know. You never know. Bristol Rovers has ended. Sheffield United have won. Big result for them there. There we go. Just to update the scoreboard for you guys. There we go. Matchhead Vidya, the forgotten man, scores. Keep Burnley in the FA Cup. Luca. Blackpool 2-2. Extra time to be played there. Good luck to both sides. Matchhead Vidya, 94th minute. Southend are clinging on for a win as well. Tell you something, guys, it's going mental in these games. Rochdale have managed a point. We'll go through the League One table in just a minute. 3-0 down at half time. 3-3. 2 points drop the Crew. You're probably losing it. I hope Burnley will get another goal now quickly. Come on, win me 30, Bob. Oh, full time. Go to extra time. MK Dons have it alternate. I bet they're gutted. Last kick of the game, that probably is pretty much. Last chance. Gutting for them, really. Gutting for them. Bournemouth, 4-1 winners. Honestly, lad, it's just mental how many goals today. Don't worry about it, Luca. Cambridge 2-1. To be fair, you're playing Burnley in Premier League. You should be happy that you've managed to all that way. It's just going losing in the last minute. You know, you've pushed Burnley to bring on the best players. You know what I mean? But you can take pride from how you've played and how you've managed to, you know, be resolute, be hard to beat. You know, we're still waiting for a few scores to come in. We won't go until they're all, you know, normal time finished. But I hope you've enjoyed the stream, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Obviously, new to me, different kind of watch along. This week's done very well. So thank you so much for all the support. We're at 56 likes. We're 4 likes away from 60. So if you could like, guys, that'd be appreciated. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Got any spare accounts, or you got a family member, or you know, a friend that you know likes football, get them to subscribe. Let's try and get to 5,900 as soon as possible. That'd be massively appreciated. By the end of the month, will be brilliant. Thank you so much. That'd be massively appreciated. Conor, you're defending against Burnley for 90 minutes. Calm down, man. I didn't watch Liverpool. I watched Accrington instead. Accrington against Charlton. I'm going to watch Ipswich against Swindon in a minute, and then I'm going to go and watch Sunderland against Hull. So I'm very much looking forward to those two games. No watch longs on them. Just chilling out, watching League One, and then for you guys, we've got League One action. We've got League One action on Tuesday. Papa John's action on Tuesday. We do a live watch along after 17 days without one. Fleetwood are back. No game for a long while. Hopefully we should be able to play. We play Hull City in the Papa John's Trophy, and then we play next Saturday. We play Portsmouth at home in League One, and just hopefully that can go in. That can go ahead. One of our last games was actually Portsmouth. We played Wigan and we played Crewe. So in the last 3 games, we played Portsmouth 4 times in the last 2. Sorry, 2 times in the last 4 times we played them. So it is very interesting. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. But yeah, we are going to end the stream shortly. Just see how those results affect League One. So your final scores in the FA Cup in League One: Lincoln 1, Peterborough 1, Gillingham 0, Burton 1, Rochdale 3, Crewe 3. What a result that is for Rochdale. That keeps them just above that keeps them in the relegation zone, unfortunately for them, and it keeps us Fleetwood 2 points behind Crewe with a game in hand. We're 3 behind Ipswich. We're playing 2 more. We're 3 behind Charlton, playing the same amount. 4 behind Accrington. They have 3 in ahead. 4 ahead of Peterborough. 4 ahead. So there are games in hand for for teams around us. But in League One, we've got so in the FA Cup, the final scores: the 3 o'clock kickoff. Bournemouth 4, Oldham 1, Blackburn 0, Doncaster 1. Well done to them. Blackpool 2, West Brom 2 is the latest score. Bristol Rovers 2, Sheffield United 3. Burnley 1, MK Dons 1 is the latest score. Going into extra time. Exeter 0, Sheffield United 2. QPR 0, Fulham 0. Unlucky Josh Daly. Still a long time to go though. Stevenage 0, Swansea 2. Stoke 0, Leicester 4. Wycombe 1, Preston 4. I'll tell you something, guys. A lot of gold, and we have covered it here live on COD's vlog. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. It really is massively appreciated. Without you guys, it's not a show. So thank you so much for all the support. Remember, I'll be back on Tuesday for another live stream. Keep your eyes out on the channel. Fleetwood are about to set their new manager any day. It looks to be Tim Cahill at this moment in time. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next live stream up the promotion bound CODs. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend, everybody.